It's no surprise that transportation is a major problem for so many people. Getting to the doctor, getting to the food store, picking up your prescription. It's an ongoing struggle for so many people. But the good news is, for residents of Monmouth County, there's a new program that's underway and it's going to be perfect for you. So, you want to know more about this? Please just stay tuned. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Scan FYI. My guest today is Commissioner Sue Kiley, and we're going to be talking about a new program regarding transportation for Monmouth County. So, Sue, good morning, and thanks for being with me.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it.
Why don't you just take a few minutes, give yourself a better introduction, who you are, what are you doing?
Sure. My name is Sue Kiley. You already heard that. I am a Monmouth County Commissioner, and there are 5 of us in the county that oversee county operations or liaison to county operations. So we each have different departments, and one of mine is Health and Human Services. So
Okay.
I oversee or liaison to things like, social services, all the different departments for addiction services, and transportation services, one of them that fall under me as well.
And that's a biggie.
I think that's what we're going to talk about.
That's a big one. Because
Yeah.
it is an ongoing problem for, of course, not just for Monmouth County, but it's just an ongoing problem in general. But now you have started a new program in Monmouth County Wellness Transportation. So, Sue, why don't you tell us, what is this program?
Okay, great. As you just said, there's no secret. We're all struggling to have the right amount of transportation for people that need it. This program offers twice a week a ride for a senior or someone who's disabled to go to a doctor, a physical therapy, a food store, any place that they really need to get to for critical things for their well-being. And the ride, it's door to door. They will the car or van will take you to the location. They will wait for you and they will bring you home. And that happens twice a day. So our drivers are hard to come by, but all of our drivers have a CDL license. They're trained in first aid and trained in how to maneuver a wheelchair if they happen to have to put a wheelchair into a van. And they're all tested for drugs and alcohol, and they get background checks too. So we're very particular about the people that we have driving our seniors around. That means a
That's
lot.
a good thing. You should be particular.
Exactly. I mean, the last thing you want to do is provide a service that someone doesn't feel safe taking advantage of.
Now, you know what? I heard you say that the driver is going to wait for you. And I love that because that means when you're done with your appointment, you don't have to make another call and wait again to get somebody to pick you up. That's
Right.
terrific.
Yeah. That's one of the things we heard from seniors repeatedly. They would think their appointment was going to take, 20 minutes, and it turned out it was taking an hour. How many times do we have to wait for our doctor, right?
Yeah, every time. No, that's a common problem. Yeah.
Yeah. So this way, they know that their ride is going to be there when they come out of whether it's a store or a doctor's office or a physical therapy, we're going to be there waiting for them. Now, I should say, I'm sure there's an exception to every rule, but if there were ever an exception to that, the person riding and the driver would have a healthy conversation about it first.
Okay. Now, there is a number on your screen right now, 732-431-7448. That would be the number for you to call to get more information about the program. Now, this program, is it only for seniors, Sue?
Right now, it's for seniors and people who are disabled that are 18 years or over.
Okay.
So, it may broaden from there, but as I said, it's a new program. We don't know what kind of volume we're going to anticipate. So I think it made a lot of sense to start with those 2 categories first.
So this is going to be for doctor's visits. There is an excellent flyer, and I'm just going to hold this up right now, all about the program. And it says it's, not just for the doctor, but pharmacy, health department events, food pantries, that sort of thing. So I think I like that you've really put in all of the things that most seniors are going to need help with.
Exactly, exactly. And we during the COVID crisis, we learned valuable lessons about the things that our seniors needed. And
Yes.
thankfully, we had enough volunteers that could provide food for them or run to the pharmacy for them or, help them get to the doctor. But it was a real eye-opening lesson. And we want to make sure that we can give a better service to our seniors and our disabled.
Very good. I think this really does sound like an excellent program. And there is a list of guidelines here. And I do want to point out one in particular, that you must have a working cell phone. And that really does make sense because, you want to be able to communicate even with the driver, right?
Correct. Absolutely. That's really important.
Yeah, if you're running late or if the driver's running late. Well, this is really, I feel like this is a much needed and wonderful program. I'm sure I'm sure you're going to get a lot of wonderful feedback, and hopefully it will even expand. Maybe other counties will finally say, you know what, Monmouth County, you have the right idea here.
I got to tell you, I think I'm in the best county in the state. We have a great group of people with the commissioners, and the staff that is in each of these departments are second to none. So that enables us to do it. It's not really me. I just get the honor of being able to talk about it.
Well, that's a good thing too. And you know what, just to also be clear with everyone, this is a free service, correct?
Correct.
Okay,
Correct.
that's important to know. So, again, transportation, we all need it. I think this is a great program. Your number again to call is on the screen. And I guess they will also assess you to make sure you're eligible
Mhm.
when you call them. Okay. All right.
Absolutely.
Any final thoughts that you want to share on the program?
I'm very excited about the program. I'm anticipating that the volume may grow as people learn
I'm
about it,
sure.
and I'm a little concerned about that. I want to make certain that we continue to provide the service, and I'm sure we'll find a way to do that, but it's just going to help so many people, and that makes me very happy.
I think it will help a lot of people. It's one of those, one of the good things, if there was ever a good thing coming out of COVID, we did learn a lot about what people need, especially seniors. And we know that transportation was, right at the top of the list. So
Right. Right.
kudos to Monmouth County for putting this together, Sue.
Great. Thank
Yeah.
you very much. It's a
All
great
right.
team.
Remember, everyone, if it's important to you, it's important to us. I'm Andrea Tarr. We'll see you next time on Scan FYI. Bye, everyone, and bye, Sue.
I thank you for having me.
My pleasure.